Hi guys, karibuni tena. Welcome back, guys. Today I am alone, and today we're here to talk about a very, 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 very interesting, important. You will still have to learn from it. Lessons I've learned. So the topic is important lesson I've learned growing up. I'm not that old. Like I am still so young. I'm just 25 years. But lessons I've learned growing up. Actually, it might be lessons I've learned since when I knew myself like very, very well. Might be from since 20 years old until 25 years old for the 4 years. Like the lessons I've learned for the 4 years, or maybe for the whole of 25 years. Okay. So I hope like you will learn something from them or some from it. And I hope so many people can relate to the small. Some of them I'm still learning. I cannot say like I'm perfect, but I'm still learning. I'm just learning it. I'm so young, and nobody's also perfect. Every day we keep learning and learning and learning. So my first point, I have a lot of points, but my first one will be self-care is not selfish. Like self-care is not selfish. What do I mean by self-care is not selfish? So taking care of yourself, kujiangalia wewe mwenyewe, it's not like you're being selfish to other people, or loving yourself more is not selfish to other people. For instance, self-care is very simple. Like you don't have to go to do the expensive things so that it feels like a self-care. You don't have to go for a spa date that you can't even afford. You don't have to take yourself to the big restaurants if you cannot afford. If you can afford them, it's okay. It's okay. But there's also small things that you can do without having to spend even a bob, or having even you can spend the minimum like the minimum amount. So, for example, one of the self care I myself do it nowadays, like on daily basis. On daily basis, is working out. It's still a form of self care, actually. Like you're showing love to yourself. You're giving your body the best. You're relieving your mind if you're from work or whatever time you do your workout. It's very okay. You don't have to have a gym for you to do the workout. If you don't have a gym, you can still do it from the comfort of your room, or you can just go out and have a walk, a 10 minutes walk or even more. That's a form of self-care. You don't have to spend any bob to go and walk outside. You can still decide to just work out in the room. Another form of self-care is serving yourself the best. Let's say for instance you want to eat like food, just normal food. You don't have to buy anything, just the normal food you have. Serve yourself in the best plate like you want. I know the African homes, they won't let you, like, but I know you can afford a good plate, a good cup. Don't just eat from the pot and you just eat anyhow from the sink or whatever. Just prepare your food very well, arrange those fruits very well, make a coffee, put it in a nice cup. That's also a form of self-care. And actually so many more, like so many more. Self-care is very wide, but don't forget to love yourself. Self-care is not being selfish in any ways. You're just trying to be good to yourself. Okay? So for me, I do more of working out, and also like I serve myself the way I would serve a guest. For instance, if a guest comes to my place, I will serve them with the best cup, with the best plate. That's the same way I serve myself. When I'm taking my coffee, when I'm taking my breakfast, lunch, whatever, the portions of the food, I arrange them so well. It's just showing love to myself. Okay. So the second one, happiness is a choice. You are the one to make yourself happy. It's kind of related to this. Self care is not selfish, but also happiness. So, happiness is a choice. Like, you're the one to make yourself happy. So, you know what makes you happy. Like, for me, music makes me happy. Like, any kind of music, I just vibe to music. So, I like listening to music like most of the time. So, for my happiness, I would stay in the room, listen to music, stand up and dance. I'm just making myself happy without having to spend any bob. Like without having to spend any bob. Take your time, do what makes you happy. If dancing makes you happy, do it. If going out and walking makes you happy, just do it. Happiness is a choice. Like do whatever makes you happy. Make sure you're enjoying whatever you are doing without harming yourself. Okay? I think I'm clear. That's kind of related to self care, but it's still a point, Yani. Yeah. So you're the one to make yourself happy. Don't stay there and wait for somebody to make happy. Yes, they can come and make you happy, but start with yourself. Before you expect somebody to come and make you happy, anza na wewe mwenyewe. You know what makes you happy. Just do it. Okay. My third point. Uh, my third point is saying no. Like I'm still learning to say no. Like I cannot say I'm perfect in saying no. I am still learning to say no. Sometimes it's hard, especially when it comes to family. It's a bit hard to say no, but sometimes it's worth it. That word no is just too later, but it's worth it. Come to friends or anybody. Sometimes it's okay to say no, and sometimes the word no feels like the hardest thing to say, but sometimes it might save you from a lot. It might save you from a lot. So learn to say no. If you cannot manage to do something, if you cannot manage to offer that favor to somebody, for real, you cannot learn to say no. If you say something is not okay with you, just learn to say no. I know sometimes it's not easy. I'm also learning to say no. So yeah, it's not bad to say no. Sometimes it's good for you. If you're okay with it, okay, but sometimes just say no. Just learn to say no, okay? The other point is no one is coming to save you. Yeah. Like no one is when you're growing up, nobody ever told us like no one is coming to save you. We actually knew, oh, my brother will do this, my sister will do this, da will do this. But my friend, once you grow up, no one is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. Sometimes you find yourself in a very big mess, a very, 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 very big mess. But let me tell you, you're the one to save yourself. Like literally, nobody will come to save you. Yeah, sometimes somebody might come through to save you, but it starts with you. You have to stand up and try to do something before you think of getting help from anybody. But even you might try to get that help, but nobody's there to. I think everybody is, kila mtu ako na mashida zake, like kila mtu is struggling with their own problems, so nobody has time to come and save you. So you yourself, lazima, you have to find a way and save yourself. So the point is, no one is coming to save you, my friend. Nobody. No one is coming to save you. Just make sure you stand up and just try to do something. When they come to save you, it's a bonus, yes, but let them find you somewhere. Let them find like you've already done a small thing. Fine. Just try it out. Then the rest will just follow. This guy is looking at me like, yo, ni nini baya, ni nini shida yako? Yeah, so I have two of them actually. So the point is, nobody is coming to save you. Try and do something before you wait for the next help. If there is, no, you can still do it by yourself. You can do it. Just keep trying, keep trying. You can try and source for help there and here, but by the end of the day, it's you. You have to try. New way, like you have to do it. Okay. So my next point is, I've already said this and that and that. No online play. Okay, I've learned to say no online pressure or society pressure. What do I mean by the pressure online or maybe in the society? So let's start with online. So, for instance, you're on Instagram, you see the celebs or the people you follow on Instagram, they are popping, they look so good, they're using this guy. Okay, I'm not here to discourage like any of the skincare or something. They look so good, like their skin looks so perfect. Even myself, maybe somebody will see me out there and think like I'm so perfect, like I am super perfect. I am not that perfect. I might tell you my face doesn't look like this because there is a lot of editing. I will edit the video, I will change the color, I will change the my face will be so smooth after the editing and all that. So the same thing happens online. You will go out there online, you see somebody's posting a video or a picture looking very, very, very smooth. Their face looks smooth. You might find them in real life. They are not like that. They don't look anything near to that. Maybe they have acne. Some of them, yes, maybe they might look like exactly the same. But some of them, no. So accept yourself. We are humans. Like our bodies react to anything, to everything. Sometimes it's okay to have the breakouts. I'm saying from my own experience because before I had no courage to come in front of the camera because I had like dark spots. They're still there. You can still one, two, three of them. They're not yet clear. But don't get that pressure off. I don't look nice. I want to look like so and so and so. Maybe they have done like a lot of editing, a lot of makeup. They have maybe a good camera or something. Like don't feel the pressure. Don't feel the pressure. Don't try to see like you're not perfect. Like somebody so and so is so perfect. Some of them online here, they just borrowing money to try and catch up with their posh life. Don't fall into that pressure of like you want to live like a good posh life, you want to have the best car, want to have the best house. Work hard and get it. Don't even try of thinking to borrow the money so that you can get to their standards. You never know what people are doing out here. Some of them are living so fake life. Others are living the real life of which is good. But live according to your standards. If you cannot afford that car, keep working hard. One day it will come. You will get the car. If you cannot afford that good phone, that iPhone, the time for that iPhone will come. Just make sure you're just working towards it. If that's all that you want, keep working towards that. But don't fall into that pressure of like I want to be like so and so and so. And you don't know so and so and so has done a lot of borrowing money, a lot of editing the videos. They have spent a lot of money to make that picture look that good. Don't give yourself pressure, a pressure that you cannot really handle. By the end of the day, you will post the picture, we will see the picture, we will like it. But you'll be somewhere seated with a lot of debts, with a lot of pressure. All we will have given you is the likes, and so yes, you might get some endorsement here and there, but they might not pay back as whatever you have spent. So that is the online pressure. Then there's the society pressure. Now the society pressure comes from back our home, like in the villages. Oh, when are you going to get married? Oh, when are you going to get your kids? Oh, da 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 da. You're becoming old. Don't fall into that. Get married when you feel you're okay to get married. Actually, I'm telling you this when I'm so young. Get married or marry, even for boys. Marry when you feel you're okay to do it. Don't marry because your uncle is asking you, oh, when are you going to bring a wife? Oh, when are you going to do this and that? When are you going to bring your kids? No, don't do it because of them. Once you feel you're okay, once you feel you're okay to get married, once you feel you're okay to marry, once you feel you're okay to do it in your own time. Like when you feel no, I'm okay, this is the time. Just do it. Don't fall into that pressure. They will ask you, oh, where are the kids? Are you going to get married? Once you're not ready and then you bring that kid there, they will not help you. My friend, they will not help you. Watakuacha. And the same people wataanza kukuongelelea. They will start talking about you, the way you cannot raise your kids. When you feel you're ready, just go for it. But if hauko ready, that pressure achana tu nayo. Achana tu nayo. This is like a small advice from, I'm so young actually, but I think this one I can really tell somebody with confidence. Yeah. If you're ready, it's fine. If you're not ready, wait until you get ready for that. Kojea mpaka you get ready. Okay? Yeah. Unless a small mistake happens somewhere and then you find yourself pregnant, it's okay. Mungu anajua njia zake, so you'll still bring the kid to the world and the kid will be fine. But ile ya kujipeleka sasa, wacha nikaolewe, wacha nikapate mimba, and it's not you, ni juu anko yako, anti yako, sijui mama yako anauliza. Usijaribu tafadhali. And then you, so did the 60 minutes. The last one, be kind to yourself as you are to your friends. So be kind to yourself as much as you are kind to your friends. And also show love, show for yourself always. So this is what I mean. You see the way your friends want something, oh, you run and do it for them. Your friends needs you in this and this and this, you always show up for them. So do the same to yourself. Do the same to yourself. Learn how to show up for yourself. Sometimes you need to just go out, have a nice meal. Do it for yourself. Show up for yourself. If that's what you feel like you really want to do, you want to go to the hospital for just a checkup, do it for yourself. Show up for yourself. Okay? Be kind to yourself. Be very kind to yourself. Be it physically, be it emotionally, just be good to yourself. Love yourself before you love the next person. Like, that's the easiest way. Just learn how to love yourself. Sometimes we forget about ourselves, especially if actually you are outside the country. Because for me, I'm talking because I'm not in my country. I'm outside. So sometimes we forget about ourselves. And what do I mean when I say we forget about ourselves? You might see, like, sometimes you work, you get your salary by the end of the month. So you send the money home. Then after sending the money home, you maybe you save whatever you save, and then you have nothing left. So you've been working for this money, but you didn't do anything for yourself. Like, you did zero thing for yourself. You either sent the money home for them to enjoy, and they didn't even work for this money. Then maybe you paid for something, or you paid a debt or something, then the money was over. So you're left with nothing. You worked for someone else, you didn't do anything for yourself. And when it comes to self-love, you don't have to waste money because you're loving yourself. You don't have to waste the money and say, oh, no, this is self-love, I'm gonna put 500 aside, and that's for me to go out and party, to go out and eat, to go out and buy this and this and this. You can buy, you can go out in a while, you can buy whatever you want to buy if it's necessary. If it's necessary for you to buy them. But if it's not necessary, there's so many ways to love yourself. By getting that money, that amount of money, and saying every month, I'm starting by me, so I will get my 500 every month. That amount of money, you can put it in a saving account. Save that money. It's for you. Like, it's for you. Don't save it for emergency funds, or maybe for you're paying for something. Just put it aside. That's your self-care. Pay yourself first, because you're the one working. Yes, just pay yourself first. Maybe you can buy something. I don't have any problem with buying anything. But if you don't have really to buy, you can put that money somewhere in a saving account and say, this is for me. So let's say, like, for instance, every month you'll be saving 200 for yourself. That's your money. You will need it one day. Like, you may say, okay, I've saved for 2 years. Now I can afford to buy a car without any struggle. Like, you will get that car. So it start with you. If you feel like maybe this month I will not save the money, I will take myself to the dentist to have like a checkup, or I'll go to the hospital, or I'll go eat out. Yes, you're working for that money. So go do it. As far as you're not wasting. Love yourself. Love yourself, okay? And so, I hope you've learned something. like I'm starting to realize I can become a motivational speaker. Like never go motivational speaker here. Like ever in my dream. And the last one. Okay, this one might be out of the topic, but this is the last one. Trust yourself. Giamini, my friend. Giamini. Let me tell you, if somebody would ever tell me like I will sit in front of the camera and talk, Mimi, niambie watu nini, like what can I even say? But see me now. I'm just doing it with passion. Like I never knew like I can. So you see that small thing that you feel like I can do this, but you never try. Imagine try it. Jaribu, jaribu. Like usikuwe na doubt na yourself. If you feel you can do this, just try it. So for me, I'm here. I'm talking to people. Like I don't know how many people will watch me out there. Watu wengi wataniwatch. Hata maybe siwajui. But if somebody could ever tell me I can sit down and talk like this in front of the camera, like I am one of the most shy people, and this is me. This is me. So I just trusted in myself. Sorry, and I am doing it. Yeah. So that's it for now. I hope you like the video. Don't forget. Sorry, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Kuzei channel. Okay. Nawapenda sana. I love you so much. And thank you for being here, and always come back and come back and come back for more good vibes, more we talk, we advise. Be free to comment down below what you've learned as you grow up. Hata kama uko miaka 40, uko na miaka 10, ile kitu kidogo yenye umesoma, whatever age, it doesn't matter. Maybe kuna kitu tumesoma, just tell us down there whatever you've learned. Share with somebody else, it might help somebody else. Mi point zangu 5 maybe bidi zitakusaidia, 5 zitasaidia mwingine. Just share and share and share. Okay, I love you guys.